Hello sports fans, I'm Amari Brown here with FranchiseSportsOnline.net. It was a battle of the champs versus the Cinderella team over at Gene Cox Stadium this weekend as the Lincoln Trojans took on the Rickards Raiders. Also over in Havana, the game of the week. It was a rivalry game as head coach Corey Fuller tried to lead his East Gadsden Jaguars to victory up against the West Gadsden Panthers. Franchise Sports also headed over to Bragg this weekend, and FAMU had their new starting quarterback Damien Fleming at the helm as they look to strike down Delaware State. Let's kick it off with some Jaguars football, rivalry football. Let's go. With 9:25 remaining in the first quarter, East Gadsden junior quarterback Travis Robinson connects to senior wide receiver Jerron Reynolds on a 7-yard touchdown. Later in the first, East Gadsden defense swarms quarterback Marcus Foreman for the first safety of the night, making the score 9-0. Midway through the second quarter, Robinson spots senior wideout Chris Daniels for the 17-yard touchdown. Opening up the third quarter, Robinson again found Daniels for an 11-yard score. On the final score of the game, freshman quarterback Al Peterson snuck his way into the end zone from 3 yards out, resulting in a 40-0 win. Both teams begin district play next week. East Gadsden will face Mariana, and West Gadsden will compete against Liberty.
Mindset of going into the ball game, we just want to go in and have a good game. We really wanted to throw the ball. We did a good job throwing the ball to the line, did a good job protecting, so that's what we want to do.
Well, you know, on defense, we felt like we could shut them out, and that's what our goal was. We reached our goal. You know, at the end of the day, we're just trying to get everything rolling on the same page. We're going to district play next week. Everything is real now. It was just very disappointing, even before we came to the game. Just our mindset, our preparation. Right now, we're a very undisciplined team, and it shows on the field.
Heading over to Gene Cox Stadium as the Lincoln Trojans went up against the Rickards Raiders. Now last week against Childs High School, Lincoln led 55-0 at the half and sat the starters for the remainder of the game. This week against Rickards, Lincoln led 49-0 at the half and sat the starters for the remainder of the game as well. Lincoln has suddenly become a high-powered offense behind the arm of Ronald Butler. Butler finished 7 for 11 with 152 yards and 4 TDs. Abner had 9 carries for 129 yards and 2 TDs, while Reggie Davis added 4 receptions for 109 yards and a record-tying 3 touchdowns. Lincoln looks to focus on their next opponent, which for Lincoln is at home against Gainesville Buckholz, while Rickards travels to McCullough next week.
We got to keep getting better every week. That's the main thing. We just got to focus and then just keep pushing. That's the main thing we got to do. So it don't matter how we looking now. You know, we got to make sure we win our district games and the playoff games.
Got ourselves in a big hole early in the ball game, and we got to come out to shoot quicker and better. And so we'll look at the film and see what we got to do.
And October 22nd, Dallas of South Carolina State home. There you are, touchdown.
Well, that's my birthday, so I know I'm going to turn it up a couple nights, but I think it's going to be even better than this game right here. I think we're going to take the intensity a little higher each game because we know every every game is a championship game, but it's win or go home. We try to get this MEAC ring and go to this playoff this year. It's my last year.
It was just something that I seen the safeties playing over more to the strong side, so when it was there, I took some shots, but with more practice, we should be able to connect on those.
A great game plan by Coach Holmes. We practiced it all week, and he instilled it into us. He basically taught us the whole offense, basically. And when you already know what somebody's going to do, it's easy to respond to what they're going to do. And that's really basically all I was doing. He was making great calls, and I was just performing to what he was saying, and just following direction and doing my 11th with the team.
We've always been pretty good against the run, but tonight I thought we stepped up and did a much better job against the pass. And of course, you know, when you have speed, you just got to use it. And I thought the defense did a great job.
And anytime you got a quarterback that can become a threat with his legs, you put pressure on the defense. But you know, then again, you know, like I said, I thought offensively we didn't play well enough to keep that defense off the field long enough.